All right, I want to talk about this whole, yo, over here. Okay, no, never mind. I want to talk about this whole direct versus indirect discussion and argument and debate we have in Seduction. It's been going on for like fucking 15, 20 years at this point. What's better, direct or indirect? And guys generally always ask me this question because I was known like 10, 12 years back as like the direct caveman guy, whatever, you know. And I've actually always thought the argument was absurd, that the argument didn't even actually exist, because in actuality, what most guys described as indirect was actually them being passive and just being like, oh, beat around the bush and like talk all subdued and mealy-mouthed and really not even hit on any sort of level that women could respect, much less actually be attracted to or be aroused by or be beholden to or inspired by, okay? So, yeah, so I always thought the discussion itself was a bit of a misnomer, okay? However, and like I've made this point before, I'm pretty sure in a video, where actually you should be such that even though you might be indirect in that you don't compliment a woman right off the bat, your mannerisms and your behavior and the way you talk to her and make eye contact and get her attention should be very direct, okay? So it's always a mix, okay? But if you're going to ask me straight blank, you know, point blank, do you compliment women as soon as you walk up to them? Hey, you're really pretty, or I wanted to say hi. Well, I thought you were really hot, and I just wanted to see what you were about. Or well, I thought you seemed really put together, but blah, blah, etc., etc. And the answer to that is, for me, typically no. Okay, I don't want to do that, and there's a real strategy and there's a real fucking reason why, okay? And it's because anyone, okay, myself included, and I'm a part of a small subset of guys that know this and understand this, and I'm just imparting this to you, okay? Yes, you create a little bit of a spark of, a little bit of like wow factor when you compliment a woman, you know, and maybe some of you guys don't know how to do that effectively, and maybe some of you do. But the problem with when you go direct and you just approach with a compliment is that you're essentially you're forced to lead with that. When in actuality, you should lead with something situational, something compelling about whatever's going on around you, because it's just more socially, like it hits on more levels. You're supposed to be able to come across this way. Okay, all the top seductive guys I know a lot of them. Okay, I've got old boys in the hood, fucking all the RSD boys, okay, there's some seductive motherfuckers in there, okay, my old boy Brian worked for fucking Vin DiCarlo, okay, Alex RSD, Julian, yeah, okay, seductive. We're all quite indirect. Why? Because you want to save that compliment for later on, okay, a lot of guys are like, how do you take things sexual, how do you do this? Well, essentially, y'all, when you went direct, led with the sexual, and you can't use it later on because it's fucking lost its value. And in fact, it didn't really have a lot of value to begin with when you open with a compliment. It doesn't really hit as hard as it's supposed to, okay? So I'll be talking to a girl about something situational, and then later on, I'll be like, God damn, you look good. Let me look at you. I didn't even fucking notice you. What are you wearing? And these are all, I just can't, like, there's just a bunch of just kind of like rattled off, but I might just use one of those or just two of those, okay? Fuck, you look good. What the hell? You fucking put me under a spell here. What is this, right? And that is a wonderful way of breaching that physio-verbal gap, that seductive gap, that man-to-woman gap, that romantic, sensual introduction you've been looking for. Comes from the compliment that you're able to deliver with a lot more power later on, whereas if you use it earlier, shit, motherfucker, it lost its effect. Damn. So don't be lazy, bitches.